Well, good morning campers. Welcome back to another portion of the Daily Meat. And today we're going to be prepping the meat wagon, ready for another road trip. Bruno is currently... No, he stopped. Don't like he's going again. He's barking in Maggie's face. He's annoying Maggie. Yep. But anyway, I need to move the meat wagon up to the workshop. I'm going to have a good tidy up today. Need to clean the carpet, need to clean the potty, charge the power station, make sure everything's good to go for our first extended road trip since our failed attempt of heading to Cornwall. Oh yeah. So it is Thursday, 30th of July 2026. Bit of a breeze in the air. It's supposed to be 23 degrees today. And possible showers a little bit later on today, which is good for the grass, but not good from trying to sort out the meat wagon. Yeah, it's a bit of a breezy one today. So yeah, we need to clean the carpet. As you can see, it gets very stained when I'm out on my travels. Obviously we've got Bruno now, so he's walking in, yep, dirt and stuff. I think I'm just going to change this to vinyl flooring or something pretty soon, but we'll at least give it half a chance. We need to get all this stuff out. Going to get the solar panel on the power station, charge it up. I want to jet wash out the porta potty, clean the fridge because that smells a bit funky. Clean my bed in. Generally just have a prep and a tidy up in the meat wagon. But yeah, I've got to clear all this stuff out and then we'll start hoovering up the carpet and then we can start cleaning it after that. That's typical the day I want to get some free solar energy. Not even getting barely 20 watts of power in. Yep, the clouds decide to come out. Yep, hopefully that'll pass in a bit. We'll just leave it there for a few hours, see what happens. I can always plug it into the mains. We've got some Astonish carpet and upholstery cleaner, so let's try and clean this up. Get rid of some of these dubious stains where the porta potty once stood. It smells a little funky. I could really do with a wet back right now. It's so much easier. I used to have a valeting business at one point. So, yeah. Scrubbing ain't the best option, but we've got to work with what we got. You'll still get it fairly clean. Well, Bruno's seat was getting a little funky as well. There was a few dubious stains there. I think some of it was also chicken juice from a trip to Italia last summer. Well, it's a bit better than it was before. I ain't bothered doing my seat because I want to drive in this later and I don't want a wet bum. The carpet in the back's looking a bit better. Looks like the ammonia has, stained the carpet, but... yeah, it's better than it was before, and it will hopefully smell a little bit fresher. I'm getting the under tray on, I ain't gonna lie, it is, pain in the backside, lying on your back, only one pair of hands. So you need to get the screws on the back first. As I'm, one-handed, what I've done is got that first screw in, get this side in, you have to make sure it's held on by that hook. I'm going to quickly get the bolts in the other side of the chassis rail, just so I can prop it up so I can get the other back bolt in as well. And I couldn't find all the nuts and bolts for this, so I had to find some that fit, but we're getting there. Right, so that's the under tray back on, all buttoned up, hooked in on that clip on the front there. It's got a little bit out of shape, got a little bit of flappage there. This one I got tightened right up. This one there's a bit of a gap because the thread part goes for a rubber bush. When you try and tighten this up, I've cleaned the threads of it, it just spins in the bush. It's in there, but I'm not sure if that's gonna have a bit of flapping about, but we'll see. I was also looking at the reason I got my brake warning light on. That's the cable, and there's a sensor, but there's no connector. That's completely gone. So the connector's gone, and a bit of the wire. So I'm gonna have to get another electrical connector for that and wire it back up. That's a job for another day. There you go, there's the underside of the meat wagon. Look at that. Could have given it a bit of summit, bit of love under here at some point. Maybe just lube it all up, underseal it or something. We'll see. Well, that was a mission. Ain't gonna lie. Got the diesel timing belt cover back on as well. So under tray on, diesel timing cover on, seats cleaned, carpets cleaned, airing out. I took all the bed out, washing the bed in. The toilets currently being disinfected as we speak. Right, let's go and get some lunch. It's gone 2 o'clock. I've also left the power station plugged in on charge. I just hope we don't get any rain. I don't think there's going to be, but yeah, there's nothing about. It is it's muggy, but there's a nice breeze now. But now we've got the under tray on, we don't have to worry about big puddles as much. We still take it easy, but yeah, we don't want a repeat of the issue I had when I lost acceleration. That weren't fun. And if we do a bit of off-roading, we have a small bit of protection there. Just a bit of plastic or fiberglass, whatever it is. I know on the older T4s they're metal trays, and I had one sitting in my garden for years, and then for a few years I never had a T4 and I just sold it on eBay. I wish I kept it. Nice solid metal one. At least we got something under there now. First time in probably about 2 years that's been on the meat wagon. Yeah, so we're just doing a quick supermarket run to Aldi. Thursday afternoon, actually quite busy today. Thursdays, like I said last week, seems to be getting busier and busier. But we're still doing good speed, respectable 55 miles an hour today. Trying to get a bit more airflow into the back of the meat wagon to help dry the carpet and and Bruno's captain's chair. It's actually looking very clean. See how long that lasts. And with the back of the meat wagon pretty much stripped out, I just feel like it's sitting a little bit higher as well. More of an 18 vibe, like it. 178.9 there, and they've got fuel back in stock. That's in Fleet, just as you into the back end of Holbeach. I don't know if it's my imagination, but the engine does sound just a tad quieter. Must be that undercarriage. Good sound insulation. It's obviously the leakage at the bottom end. That's looking a little busy on a Thursday afternoon. Yeah, check out Bruno's chair, very clean. There's no dubious stain there anymore. Very nice. The back's looking better. Still smells a little funky. Well, a quick shopping trip is complete. I did buy a chicken tomato basil topped pasta that I've clearly taken my spork out of there. It's not in here. I ain't got my fridge, and I've got a pizza for dinner tonight that I need to keep chilled. I've got a latte, so I'm going to drink that now, and I have to rush back home. I've got no spork. Forgot my spork. I don't think I took it out today. I must have. I don't know. I think I must have took it out when I had that tikka wrap. I had the tikka wrap, then I had the tiramisu. Must have put it indoors. Right, anyway, we need to get back before the pizza starts cooking itself. I'm going to have a cheeky cafe on the way home anyway. Yeah, it's very rare I leave home without a spork. I won't make that mistake again. I had the solar panel set up on the power station for about 5 hours. Yep, we went from 19% to 36%. But to be fair, yep, it's been very cloudy today. Not rained yet, but been quite grey. Although it is supposed to rain in the next hour or two, so I thought I'd better, get it out the elements. I do think that's been quite a productive day. Bruno's seat's looking very nice. Cleaned his blanket. And tomorrow we'll start loading the meat wagon back up and hit the road. We've got the under tray on. Oil's good, coolant's good, screen wash is topped up. So I'm just waiting for the bedding to dry. Well, yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. But I'm going to go and sit down for a bit. I need to sort out today's video, which will be yesterday's for you. Yeah, always confusing. Well, I'm sure we could get a roof box tent on there. Yep, just thinking out loud. And tomorrow, yep, we're going to be hitting the road in the old meat wagon. Well, it's currently 8 PM. Sunset today is in 56 minutes. Bruno's just having his evening stroll. He's been chilling today. He's had a few walks up the garden. We ain't been for a big walk today, unfortunately. I've been rather busy, and it did get quite hot. Yeah, it was only 24 degrees Celsius today, but it felt a fair bit warmer than that at some points during the day. Very muggy. We've gone for a different variety of apple today. Look at the shine on that. Bruno's eyeing it up. I'll save you some, don't worry. So a little snack for this evening while we're just having a leisurely evening stroll. Not as nice as the red apple I had last night. He's a little bit sour, a little bit bitter. Bruno's just waiting for his bit of the apple. Just enjoying the ambience up the gardens. This will probably be the last time we'll be up here for a little while, as we're about to embark on a fresh new road trip tomorrow. You right there, Bruno? Yep, I want the apple. You like an apple, didn't you, puppy? Very nice. I noticed the smell of decomposing animal has returned today. Yeah, it smells a bit nasty around here. So I think we're all prepped, ready for our road trip tomorrow. I just need to load the meat wagon up in the morning. Do a few little finishing touches. I'm going to try to aim to leave in the morning. I'm not sure when, whether it's going to be, yeah, it's probably going to be about 10, 11 o'clock, I would have thought. I want to get into at least South Yorkshire tomorrow. And obviously, if I'm uploading videos every day, I need good signal to get the fresh portions of the daily meat up. And I can imagine by the time I'm back, my plums will be going a little bit saggy. Probably start, drooping and ending up on the ground there. Just facts of life, Bruno. Yeah, just take that beautiful view in. One last time before we hit the road in the morning. Oh man, it stinks around here. But I don't think we're going to hang around there too long tonight, Bruno. It's yeah, it's nasty. Man, that smell was bad. Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to hit the road, head to Yorkshire. We'll wing it, as we always do. We'll find some along the way, just see where we end up. We'll have to do a little shopping trip, try and hunt down some more liquid gold along the way, rim the old meat wagon, and then hopefully the day after we'll make it to the Lake District region and possibly spend a few nights around there camping. And then after that, further north, cross the border into Scotland. Oh yeah. So I'm hoping by Monday we'll be in Scotland, Bruno. Can have some, see if we can get some haggis, get some Scottish fare. We'll have a little adventure up the west coast of Scotland. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. Hopefully the meat wagon plays ball this time. A bit paranoid now. That's going to do it for today's portion of the daily meat. I'm going to get an early night. Get up bright and early. I need to have a shave, cut my hair, get the meat wagon all loaded up, get my clothes ready. Make sure I don't forget anything. Make sure I take plenty of gas with me. I still ain't bought a new frying pan. I think my Ridge Monkey still usable. We'll take it till it's no longer usable. It's all good. But anyway, that'll do it for today. I'll catch you tomorrow, bright and early, for a new road trip. Thanks for watching. Stay meaty.